Sometimes the hardest part about leveling up is realizing that the people around you aren't supposed to come with you. This is a story of how I had to cut off my old friend group and why it was the best decision I ever made. And if you're feeling stuck right now, this might be exactly what you need to hear. When high school ended, everything changed. My closest friends either moved away for college or got thrown into a 60-hour-a-week job. Then, we went from seeing each other every day to basically never talking, and I don't blame them, life moves fast. But I was one of the only ones who stayed home. I went to my local college and commuted from my house. No dorm life, no campus crew. The first year after graduation felt empty. And that's when it started. I still wanted that feeling of a group, of being around people. So I linked up with some dudes from my hometown, guys I barely talked to in high school. Honestly, they were the weird kids back then, and not much had changed. Most of them didn't work, didn't go to school, had no plans, no direction, they just existed. But ignoring that, I was bored, lonely, and figured, hey, at least they're down to chill. At first, it was harmless. We'd drive around at night, blasting music, drinking in the car while one dude stayed sober to drive. It had that reckless young freedom vibe. But looking back, we weren't free, we were lost. These guys had no goals. They dressed like they just woke up in a Walmart parking lot. Some of them straight up smelled like they hadn't showered in days. It was embarrassing to be seen with them in public. I remember walking into stores with them and thinking, if anyone from my past sees me right now, they'd think I fell off hard. And I did. Not because I was broke or a failure, but because of who I was surrounding myself with. Then came the dumbest thing we ever did. We took a road trip on icy highways in Texas in the middle of the night, in beat up 90s Lexus, and the dude driving was topped out at max speed 120 miles per hour on the ice, and of course he was drinking. That wasn't freedom. That wasn't a vibe. That was a death wish. And the craziest part, we all thought it was funny. But I remember laying in bed that night thinking, if we crashed, that's how I'd go with these dudes? That's what my life came down to? The final straw was so dumb. Anyways, this was what it was. And we were eating inside a McDonald's, all of us were like 18, 19 years old at the time, and these dudes were yelling at the workers, being loud, obnoxious, cracking embarrassing jokes, like just nasty jokes. Then they started farting in the restaurant, like it's a competition, just laughing, giggling, recording each other. I'm sitting there like, bro, this is not middle school, this is pathetic. And in that moment, I just checked out. Not just from that day, but from that whole group. I realized I was going nowhere fast, and neither were they. I called my boy who was away at college on the way home that night and told him everything. And he was like, bro, you're disgusting and weird, bro. I didn't make a big scene. I didn't call them out or post anything. I just disappeared. Stopped replying, stopped showing up, and honestly, it was the most peaceful thing I've ever done. At first, it was weird not having people to hit up on Friday nights, but within a couple weeks, I had more energy, more clarity, more focus. I started to go to the gym more, started thinking about my future again, and I realized I had been watering dead plants. Here's the truth, bro. You are not wrong for outgrowing people. You are not fake for protecting your energy, and you are not evil for leaving behind people who aren't trying to grow with you. Those guys, they were fine staying stuck, but me, I had a future, I had potential, and if I stayed with them, I would have never tapped into it. So if you're watching this and you've got that one friend group that you know is holding you back, you feel drained after seeing them, you feel embarrassed around them, you feel like they're slowly turning you into someone that you are not, let them go. Your life is your responsibility. And sometimes the first step to becoming who you're meant to be is cutting off the people who keep you from it. If you've ever had to walk away from a friend group like this, drop your story in the comments, and if you're working on becoming better physically, mentally, emotionally, subscribe. We're not stuck in the past anymore. We are building something real. Appreciate y'all.